All right, we'll take questions for Solomon Wise. JJ?
Hey, Solomon, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Thanks for joining us today. What's the excitement level with the guys this week?
It's locked in, pretty much focused, really excited because this could be the chance to make history. So everybody's really focused, locked in, and excited. Pretty much.
Is it weird that you guys kind of don't know what exactly is going to happen after this week?
I want to worry about we're thinking about the week after. We're just trying to worry about beating North Texas at the time right now. But yeah, so yeah.
Okay, Greg?
Solomon, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm all right. Are you approaching this like this is potentially your last game with the Roadrunners, or what's your mindset individually heading into this one?
I've been approaching every game like it's my last since I was a freshman. Because you never know. But, you never know. But, yeah, so I approach every game just like that because you never know. So, yeah.
What has this senior year been like for you, especially with the new coaching staff coming in? What's that dynamic been like?
A big learning year, pretty much. A big learning year. New staff come in with different philosophies, different things. Sit back and just listen, learn, pretty much. So it's been a big learning year for me.
Do you feel like they treated you guys and you had the same relationship as seniors, the same way they worked with some of the younger guys who are going to be around longer, or is that like a different dynamic?
I didn't see anybody getting treated different, to be honest. That's one thing about the staff, especially Coach Traylor. He treated everybody the same, from walk-ons to a starter, from a record breaker to number one in the nation to a scout team guy. He treats everybody the same. And you have to see it to believe it, but that's literally how we run around here. That's why things improve. That's why the environment's better. That's why the camaraderie's better within the team. That's why, we're kind of closer because there is no ranking. There's just what you put out there, so he's not going to treat nobody no different.
You mentioned this being a learning year. How do you feel about what you learned and what you've brought to the team this year?
What I learned was pretty much just, I would say, a different side of football that I wanted to learn, like from a coaching perspective. Because that's one thing every player should understand about football is the football aspect from a coaching perspective and put that as a player, put that in the player's mindset. And what's the other question you said? You said,
yeah, just what have you really brought to the team, and how do you feel about what you've accomplished individually this year?
Well, yeah, individually, it's not about me. Individually, to be honest, it's not about me. But I feel like it's just the energy, just high performance standards in practice, so that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna speak too much about what I do, but yeah.
Have you decided if you would like to come back for an extra year, or how you're going to approach that decision?
I'm worried about North Texas. I'm just worried about North Texas. And I have to graduate first, so that's not really anything I've thought about right now.
Do you know what factors might come into mind when it comes time to make that decision, or what kind of things you're going to have to weigh about that?
I haven't thought about that, to be honest.
So the coaches haven't really asked you about it? I feel like that's something they might want to try to get a gauge on, but it never comes up with you guys?
No, they haven't asked me about it. And I'm not really, that's really been on my mind, actually, surprisingly. But I guess, I haven't thought about going, staying. I haven't thought about anything.
So is this going to be a pretty emotional weekend for you? What do you expect the game to be like?
I don't know. I do love UTSA. I do love playing there, so it's probably going to be emotional for me, yeah. But it might not be emotional for me because I might come back next year, so who knows.
That's such an interesting thing. So I guess you're just going to find out when that day comes, right?
Just get my diploma and finish this year off. Don't worry about North Texas. So other than that, that's it. So it's not really too much on my mind right now.